Hi there, it's the Divine Healer. How are you today? I hope you're doing well, staying balanced and at peace. Again, I was watching Elect the Living God, and he had mentioned how we should stop pouring into the government and these corporations that are funding the corruption in our nation. So, Most High wanted me to redo two videos. One of what needs to transform, and one of the new educational system that needs to be implemented into our country. So I'm going with the I'm starting with what needs to be done. So, when I originally did this video, I had written, the all-knowing, all-seeing is earthquaking with anger, destruction, and mayhem is in the works. System deletions, organized bureaucracies to try to stop destiny will be stopped by the Most High, because He is here and alive. The fire in the distance is closer than it appears, enemies. Transportations needs to be worked on. These toxic fuels that fuel our transportation vehicles need to be ended. Our engines need to be run off of water, oxygenized. The water treatment plants need to be cleansed, and the water systems also need to be cleansed, retreated, and flushed, so that we can have fresh water. The population control needs to stop, and any impeding events that they're trying to implement need to be hindered. We need to investigate the chemical plants and the industrial systems, trash dumps. The ocean needs to be cleansed, the shores, lakes, mountain waters, streams, ponds, etc., national parks and camps. We need to stop the destruction of tombs and pyramids, ancient structures unless at risk of collapse, destruction of war machines, rebuild civilizations, end world hunger, destruct and rebuild farmlands because they are poisoned by these biomechanical balloons. Also, they're being sent over by Japan. There was one caught on video a few years ago that everybody was wondering what it was. It was actually Japan biomechanically trying to hurt us, I should say. We need to destruct the big farm company, organizations, networks, and societies and elites to be torn down and crumbled. Herbalists will need to be educated and ready for all of this. We need spiritual healers to end doctors and hospitals. We need the education systems of purposes to support humanity and Earth. Justice systems to be torn down. The military is to fall of the corruption, or the organized corruption. Free clean energy living. Investigate sewer systems and deposits of chemicals into the earth. We need to be living off of natural life source. Plastic and paper need to end. Machines for energy industry configuration to not run on fuel. I implemented that again. Airplanes, boats, all transportations need to be reconfigured. A system that does not rely on toxic fuels, reiterated. Gravitational polarization, Neurospace engineers, Archangel Michael, please block that. Need to come up with a way of transportation, of systematics for us to travel. It is time for our hovering vehicles. They want to keep us on these fuel-based vehicles so they can control us and track us through vehicle registrations, the computers in the vehicles and in the motorcycles. The vents match up to the computers in the vehicles, and they can read everything as to where you're going, what you're doing. They can even hear what you're saying and speaking of, just like your cell phones. We need to protect and respect and honor ancient ruins and old civilization structures. The answers we need are in us. Stop destroying what our ancestors constructed and built, and stop disrespecting and stop distributing mummies and tombs where they lay rest in these ancient civilizations. I feel their anger. It is time to do massive overhaul on Earth, deconstruct and reconstruct the infrastructure. Archangel Michael, please block that. The wars and violence will come to an end, and there will be no war of AI in the future, because I stopped it. I stopped Musk from doing dangerous things for the future of AI advancements. Let's confirm that if it's still stopped, because it's been a few months. Has this process been stopped of the future war of AI? As of this moment, it is still paused. All of this needs to be done within the next 5 years, or we are screwed. So we need to get it together and start working on our country. Next will be the educational system. It actually won't be a system, because there shouldn't be any more systems or organizations allowed anymore, because we are dismantling them. So the new world of teachings and knowledge will be up next in the next video. Please like, share, subscribe. Always remember to heal within, and may Source be with you. Love you. Bye.